watch ISIS today. And part of cyber is their ability, you watch how they use the social media in order to get their message out. It's quite sophisticated. And so that's the beginning, although that's not cyber attacks per se, that's the beginning of using technology in order for them to proliferate their message to many different groups. Is the next step now developing some cyber capability? So we should assume that all our adversaries, whether they be state or non-state actors, are attempting to develop some level of cyber capability to come after us or whoever else they want to attack.
It raises a great question. ISIS, AQAP, Al-Shabaab, they're very good social media. They're recruiting, they're getting their propaganda out there. Has there been any evidence that they have attempted cyber warfare?
I don't know. I don't want to comment on that.
Because you only need 20 or 30 guys,
Yeah. I mean,
19, 20 years old.
Here's what I would just say to that question, is I would just say, I would assume they're trying to develop that capability. I mean, I think we should just make that assumption, that they're going to try to do that, and they will try to use that if they think they can. As I said, it's a cheaper, simpler way to go after somebody. And so I think we should at least, whether they are or not, we need to believe they are trying to develop that capability.
Why are they better in social media than we are?
Well, I think first off,
we invented it.
Yeah, but I would just say, so from a governmental standpoint, and let me take it from a military standpoint, we are held to some higher standards of how you use social media. They can do, basically, they do whatever they want. And what they put on social media, is it truthful, is it not truthful? It doesn't matter. They are not held to any standard. And so for us, we are held to very specific standards as we put things out on social media. And so I think that's the difference, and it makes it a bit easier. Now, I'm not making an excuse. I think we can be much better in social media than we are.
What's the future of the conventional U.S. Army?
So I think a couple things. I think warfare is evolving. I think when I talk about the Army of the future, I talk about three things. We have to be able to prevent, shape, and win. So one of the first thing we got to be able to do is prevent conflict. And we got to help the combatant commanders around the world, whether it be in Asia, Middle East, Europe. We have to help them to prevent conflict. And so you need some level of capability and capacity conventionally that will help deter and compel others from doing things. So I think that's first. That's the first reason you need it. The second piece in the future is that I think warfare is evolving in such a way, I'm not convinced that we'll